In this video, you're going to learn the easiest way to swing a golf club. If you can swing this dumbbell around you like this, you can swing a golf club. If this dumbbell is not getting stuck behind us, there is no reason that this club should be getting stuck behind us, because if I can swing this 15-pound dumbbell around me in balance and it's not getting stuck back here, there's no reason the club should. Also, you'll notice that when I swing this dumbbell around me, in no part of this motion of swinging the dumbbell around me is this dumbbell lifting up. I would have to try super hard to lift this dumbbell off of its natural swing path. So the easiest way to swing a golf club is to swing this dumbbell around you and try to replicate these positions of how your body is swinging this dumbbell around you. And if you'll notice, the dumbbell is going on one arc around you, the same arc that you should turn on. See, if you put out your arms like this and turn, this is your swing plane and how you're tilting. And so if I tilt down, that's going to tilt this motion forward. So this is how you should turn. And you should set up with the correct distance and height from the ball where you can turn like that. In the same way you would turn around this dumbbell. And it is the same way you would maintain the hula hoop like this. So if you can swing this dumbbell around you, you can swing a golf club. This is the same exact swing we're going to be putting on the ball with the club. It's just that the dumbbell is forcing us to be into correct positions because it's 15 pounds. So we have to do the correct things to be in the correct positions, to have our positions of strength, to swing it around us. So the golf swing is the exact same as this movement right here. So the easiest way to learn the golf swing is to replicate the positions that that dumbbell is forcing us into. So let's do that. So the first part of replicating the positions that this dumbbell is showing us we need to get into is to have our wrists uncocked. Because if you notice, to swing this dumbbell around us in balance, what position is our wrist in? It's down, right? It's down like this. Our wrists are not cocked like 99% of you watching are set up with. Your wrist cocked like this. Because let's just simply see what's going to happen with a dumbbell if we set up like that. It's going to want to lift up. And now what's the dumbbell want to do from here? Slice or somehow find a way to go back down the target line, and we're not in balance or in control. So we want to replicate the positions of the dumbbell and have this dumbbell swing around us. And that's starting with your wrist down, not up. Because wrist up, dumbbell goes up. Wrist down, it swings around. Did that rhyme? I think it did. So we want to set up on our swing plane like this with the wrist uncocked, because that can go around us. This goes up. The next thing we need to look at is what positions of our body are we in at the lowest point of this dumbbell before it starts to work around us the other way, because it starts to work it back this way and then back on this way. So what position is our body in right here? How are we tilted? How are we turned? Right? Well, I'll just give you the answer. Right here, our hips are square. Our shoulders are square. And we are tilted straight up and down. We're not tilted one way or not tilted the other. And that's because we're trying to maintain this swing plane right here. So to maintain control of the dumbbell, we turn like this and we come back to straight up and down, and then we tilt open as we turn back. So what's this position right here? We're tilted straight up and down, and you can check that by letting your arms hang in front of you or pushing them down. And my fingertips are the same length down. They're not one way or the other. They're just like this, right? And so that's the position we need to be in to where we can swing this dumbbell left around us like this instead of out to the right. Because if the dumbbell's going out to the right, club's going way out to the right, I just murdered my 3-wood. So to not hit the 3-wood, I want to turn around me like this. And so I miss the 3-wood because I'm going down the target line because I'm rotated open. So now that we started correctly, the next step is to tilt and turn correctly. So to maintain control of this dumbbell, now that we're tilted straight up and down, we need, as we turn, we tilt down. It's exactly what we would do to maintain the swing plane, right? We would we would turn right and tilt down like this. And that's how we maintain control of this dumbbell, where we can keep it left. Because if we just turned and didn't tilt down, now the dumbbell is going to want to go way out to the right. And you can see this with a hula hoop. If I just turn my shoulders, see the hula hoop's going out to the right. We need to tilt down as we turn, and that's how we maintain swing plane. So tilt and turn, and then in the backswing we tilted down, but in the downswing we're tilting back. So we tilted this way or rotated this way, now we tilt back. And so we're just maintaining this hula hoop by the way that we're turning. And again, you can see that with a dumbbell. It's exactly how you need to do it to be in balance. We are just simply right now replicating the positions that this dumbbell is putting our body into without us knowing it. The next thing we need to understand is the rotations of our arms. So to be in balance with this dumbbell, my arms are not turned this way, right? My arms are rotated this way. So clockwise, if you're looking forward, you know, you're going from 12 to 3 on the clock, you're rotating your arms this way. But that's the upper part of your arms, because if I rotated all my arms this way, look what's happening to the dumbbell, it's not in balance. So to be in balance, your upper arms, both of them are rotated this way, and your forearms are twisted the other way. And so that is the rotation that my arms want to be in to swing this dumbbell around us. External, internal, rotate your forearms both left. So rotate these right, rotate these left. And so how I do that in the swing is if you just grab the club, right, I twist my arms this way, and then I make my forearms go the other way. And so now we are set up on the same exact way that we would swing the dumbbell around us. The next step is to understand where our weight needs to be. And so some people might say you need your weight to be forward and keep it the whole swing to maintain a consistent contact point with the ground. And no, to be in balance to where we can swing this dumbbell around us left right here, our weight needs to be centered between both of our feet, so 50-50. We're 50-50 and we're swinging, keeping our head centered in the swing around the middle of our feet. So if I had my feet straight out, I'm swinging around this point. My head's staying over that point in the swing right here the whole time. And that's how we be in balance with the dumbbell, because if I have my weight forward as far as it can go, as far forward, well again, if you're swinging the dumbbell around you and you stop at the bottom, you'll notice you're not here with your weight all the way forward, you're here with your weight centered. And that's how we get the dumbbell going left and start swinging around us. And so if you notice, if I put my weight forward and swing around me, the dumbbells want to go out to the right, which is not what we want. So weight centered. The next step is having your lead arm straight. So your lead arm, keeping it straight. Because if you bend it, you're off your swing plane, because this is not how you're maintaining control of this dumbbell. This arm is staying straight to do that. As soon as I bend it, now it's going left. Or I'd have to go like this, and now the club's getting stuck behind me. So you need to keep it straight, so when you turn, the dumbbell comes with you, and you can swing through the ball. So keep your lead arm straight. Now the last thing is setting up on your swing plane. So you need to set up on a point where this dumbbell is swinging around you. So this bottom part, you're setting up on your swing plane, because if you start below it, your arms want to lift. And if you raise your shoulders, say too much, now it's going to want to go way back here and out to the right. So you want to start in the swing plane where you would naturally swing this dumbbell around us, and stop there and set up with your hands in that same exact position that you just found, which is right here. Because now you can swing just like you swung that dumbbell around you. What you just learned in this video of how to swing the dumbbell around you is a small snippet of the single plane swing fundamentals that I teach. It is the easiest swing method to possibly learn. If you're trying to learn a method to hit a golf ball, this is the best way. You can hit a golf ball 10,000 different ways, lifting your arms varying amounts, but if you're trying to learn a swing method that you can follow, that you'll actually see improvement, this is the exact way I now shoot really good golf scores. It is the single plane swing. I'm starting off on my channel just posting instruction, but there's a lot better content to come. I'm gonna be doing so many golf matches, teaching so many of my friends the single plane swing, my girlfriend, my dad, my brother. Y'all will see my brother's first swing all the way to him becoming a scratch golfer, hopefully with the single plane swing that I teach, because it can be customized to each individual, all the fundamentals that you'll learn in this video. So if any of that interests you, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. If you are struggling with your golf swing, feel free to send me a video of your swing. I have a video linked in the description on how to do that. And go over to ManningGolf.com to check out the step-by-step guide to learning the single plane swing and customizing it to your swing. I have my website linked in the description of this video. But again, I hope you found some helpful tips, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.